Okay, hi there, my name is Mark. I'm a computer science student on campus entrepreneur and Microsoft Learn student ambassador. Today we're going to talk about a lot of topics called leadership and how you get to learn to become a good leader in college and beyond. Let's go. Well, the first tips or fast in leadership is you have to understand what is leadership means. Well, for me, leadership is something that a group of people you lead a group of people with your influence in order to get to the positive outcome by the end of the project. So that's basically my definition on leadership. There's so many definitions on leadership, but basically that's my definition on positive leadership. That's basically what I'm trying to become in the future and what I'm trying to do right now. And so another one to mention is a famous quote from a book, leadership book. It's called A Trillion Dollar Culture. The author says that your title made you a manager, your people made you a leader. So when it comes to leadership, what matters most is it's not how much authority you have, but also what more important is how many influence you have on the group of people you want to lead, but also your enemy or your competitor. If you have influence in that, well, you will not just be a successful leader, you will be a great leader. So that's basically my definition and my understanding on how to become a good leader. Well, first tip what we're going to talk about when it comes to leadership is so-called empathy. Empathy and understanding, or you can say empathy and understanding together. When it comes to empathy and understanding, it's really important because when you're doing a project or when you're leading a group of people in a STAR project or entrepreneurial competition, whatever it is, you also will have a diverse opinion when you want to agree on something. So it's really common for us to recycle that and unify the team force and bring the project forward. So it's really important when it comes to conflict solving. So resolution, what comes out of solution? So how can we do that? First, empathy. We need to provide empathy to understand why they would have this kind of idea, why they wanted to do this, wanted to have a proposal A, what they want to have proposal B. And if we have that unified vision before we get into a project, we build that beforehand, then we can unify that together, agree on one single stuff. That's basically what we are. We need to have a empathy as a leader. Also, I believe that another bonus tip is one of the fact that everyone could be a leader. Not just the manager or team captain is the leader, not just the CEO is the leader, but everyone, in fact, everyone's a leader. Everyone can provide their empathy. Everyone can provide their influence. It can create influence among people. Alliance also can be a leadership. So when it comes to leadership, it's not necessary to have a title for CEO or CFO or CTO, and it's not necessary to be having a title, saying like you're president, saying you're board director. It's not necessary to be that. You have to build influence when just starting, and that will bring a different outcome actually. So, in the end, one of the tips I want to mention about is effective communication. Want to be a good leader? Yes, you have to be a good communicator or effective communicator. When it comes to effective communicator, what's that mean? It's meaning that you can communicate your idea and resolve conflict by talking or persuading others to do something together. One main that is together, which is not just you're doing this, or the team member or the member within the project, agree on one thing you're proposing, also we can do that together effectively. So it's actually really important when it comes to effective communication. So how do we do that? First of all, you have to read a lot. You have to read, you have to watch what others doing, like what other CEOs doing when it comes to effective communication. It's also important to watch a lot of movies to learn how this classic role in this movie communicate with others character, how they interact with people. So it's really important to induce all this contents together in order to become a part of yourself and be a more emphatic communicator. And also, when it comes to communication, sometimes it can be related to something else, which is like you can build some kind of a vision before your project gets started, or your project is getting started. You can build vision together. You have a same idea on one thing, and when you can resolve conflict, it's really important because you can resolve that by unifying idea. Go by the rule of why you are having this idea, why we are doing this, then solve our problem together. Yeah, so this is my opinion and some tips about emphatic communication. And in the end, that's the end of the video. If you want to learn more about leadership, computer science, and programming, please subscribe and thumbs up or click the notification button. You want to know more about me and some of the projects I'm doing and some of my recommendation, feel free to click around the subscription and we'll link down below. And see you next time.